Good morning, everybody. Guys, welcome back to D&D. Christian and I are out here rocking and rolling on this little Kia Forte. So, we don't have any of our cars yet, but Christian is honestly doing an amazing job cleaning up these cars. So we're just going through and doing some final touches. So, he had about 3-4 to do yesterday. And the idea when you're doing them, that much, is you want to get them looking good enough to post, but just close enough to where you're, in the time constraints that you have. You want to be able to post all those cars to get them just good enough and then come back later, do some of the final touches like door jams, engine bays, headlights, so on and so forth. So that's what we're doing today. We're touching up the door jams, doing stuff like the gas cap, the engine bay. Hey, just be careful on the edges. That paint, I think, is a little weeble-wobbly.
It don't matter. It's already fucked up.
So, we're going to go through. Maybe I'll give you some POV on some blasting. Right? Everybody likes a little POV action, right, Chris? Anyway, let's get to it. This shit just won't come up. Oh, there you go. That's doing it. Nice. Blast it, Christian. Fill it. Oh, fill it. Fill it. Oh. How come you're not saying it back? Come on, say it. Give me a little fill it action. Christian's not being a team player today, guys. But here in a little bit, we'll have some cars drop. And Christian's getting me wet with all of his muscles. Stay tuned, kids. It's going to be a good video today. Okay. So, back to our regular scheduled programming. These things break all the time, and it's because of dumbasses like him that kink the fucking hose. Nobody takes care of your stuff like you do. Look at this shit. They kink it, they run stuff over. This is a classic employee for you, right here. It might not look like it's expensive, but let's just take a quick inventory. This is like $100. The replacement hoses are like 50. That's 20, 30 bucks. 200, 300, 1,500. Should I continue? Probably about $1,000 worth of chemicals in the corner. Another $500 worth of chemicals there. There's some chemicals down there at the bottom. That stuff can sometimes be expensive. So, let's not forget about the jump box that I spent $200 on that just sits on the ground. The other one that broken. Speaker that's probably broken. Another thing that's probably broken. Guys, this is the everyday of operating just a small, tiny little operation. Let's not forget, Christian, I really need this Tornador. $300 later, we got one. So I'd say I'm pretty reasonable. If there's a tool that's going to make life easier for Christian or myself, I will spend the money because it's worth it. And I wanted to take time real quick to say I want to say it was Scott, but I could be wrong. You're absolutely right that I should stay away from the expensive, luxury car market. But, I like driving luxury cars. I like driving things that are comfortable and, just they feel like they're built well. You got to pay a lot of money to get those things sometimes. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay away from it for a while because what I really want, I can't quite get yet. Now I'll let you guys figure out. You guys know that I like big body SUVs, right? I already have a preference towards Yukons. So what big body SUV do you think is at the tippy top of my list? You guys tell me. So leave a comment down below and you tell me what type of big body SUV you think I absolutely am in love with. But I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to post some cars on Craigslist, on our website, back up on Facebook, because I had to take new pictures of that. Now, the thing is that because I'm not a roadside dealer, right, I have to catch my customer with their eyeballs on the internet first. So if a car doesn't really look good in pictures, chances are no one's going to come up and try to buy it from me. Fact of life, no one's going to hit me up and say, oh my God, that car that's got super sane seats and, nasty carpets and, dirty rims and tires, I really like that. Nobody's going to do that. The only time that you do something like that is if you want a deal. That's the only time you ever want to buy something that looks depressed, depreciated, just something that someone hasn't taken care of, is because in your mind, you think that you're going to get a deal. And you can apply that to anything. Why does somebody want to buy a house that's needing full renovations and, you know, paint, kitchens, this and that? Because they think they can get a deal. Well, I give fair prices, but I'm not a flea market. So let's go to the other side. We'll post up these cars. And then hopefully Air Force None's going to come back with a new pressure washer hose so he can keep doing his job. Guys, we are back in the office on the other side. And with YouTube magic, let's see what we got here. I think we've got, I wanted to flick the 50s off so it looked like a lot of money. But our Kia Sorento is sold. Now, to let all you guys know, what I ended up doing on that one was $63 out the door. Our costs, you know, tax, tag, title, it's probably right around like we'll get like $5,800 net. Our real landed cost in that car is probably right at call it $4,400. So we cleared $1,100 on the Sorento, which is not great, but also not bad. So if we go to our calculator here, I got an old school calculator. Unfortunately, I grew up around the old school, so I got a lot of old school habits instilled in me. But if we want to make a 30% return, so we got $4,500 tied up into that, we times that by 0.13, $5,800. What do you know? A 30% return. Look at that. And for everybody wondering with my old calculator here, it even prints. I have a printing fucking calculator on my desk. Name me another 25-year-old that's got another printing calculator on their desk, and I'll eat one of my fucking shoes. Not a thing. So, we did just get something interesting dropped off though. Call it 2011 or 12 Mazdaspeed3. Customer complaint that the engine might be cooked. It's got no oil in it. Whoop, whoop. Has no oil in it at all. These things are known for oil consumption, especially after somebody puts a spicy tune on it. As you guys know, you go and start messing with your car, spicy tunes, bolt-on parts, this, that, the other, you're gonna start breaking things. So, let's consult with David and see if we can get a crank up on this thing and see what it sounds like. Let's go and find it. Now this, we got to our subscribers, by the way, guys. And I know a couple of you guys are saying, don't worry about the subscribers. Focus on the cars. And that's what we're doing for the other, 24 hours out of the day when we're not making these videos. But, Dave, do you want to spill the beans on what this is going in now? Or do you want to wait?
We'll wait.
We'll wait. So for right now, it is a secret. But because this is David's engine, David, explain to the kids at home what this is.
This is a small.
You got to use your outside. You got to use your outside voice. You can't be shy.
Will you rewind?
No. We're going. It's all right. What are you gonna make it?
I need a drink. I'm thirsty. You want me to talk? I've been on a boat all day.
All right. So he's gonna make a re-entrance. We're gonna make it sound like we stopped taking video, and then he's gonna come back in. He's gonna go, "My name's Dave," and I'm gonna just tell him. I'm just gonna tell him now. All right, Dave. I started the video back over. Come on. What do we got?
We have, this is a 6.0 iron block. It is nicely balanced. It's been assembled with some pistons, some rings, some connecting rods, a crankshaft, all that good stuff. It's got no...
Hey, why are we whispering?
Because we're in a fucking hot shed and I'm sweating.
All right, Dave doesn't like...
It's a secret.
Oh, there it is. It's the outside voice we've been looking for.
Yeah.
So 6.0 iron block. You want to tell them a little bit of the... I feel like you should spill a little of the beans. Why do you want to use this iron block instead of, say, anything else?
Everyone's into building LSs, and I mean, I have an LS in a naturally aspirated car, and it's very fun, but it lacks power that I want. So we want to put some power adders on it, like a turbo. I don't really like boosting an aluminum V8 because they just don't handle as good as an iron block. So this is built extremely loose with loose ring gap, forged pistons, H-beam rods, balance rotating assembly down to less than half a gram on each side, and Gen 4 timing components. So we have a little better tone wheel and ignition system, and it should make some power.
We're refocused. So you're gonna put some go fast boost on this thing.
So yeah, now I need to smack some lifters in there that have been soaking in my cereal bowl. This is what I eat breakfast, and I put my Lucky Charms in here, and
so there you go.
yeah. So we should probably take these in here. I also need to find my lifters. Right.
It's a good table.
Yeah. Oh damn! Look at that.
So, what do you think the ETA is on being able to put something like this together?
Well, thanks to a certain company, I can put this together in no time, but actually putting it in the car running, I'm waiting on a very key component, a fuel pump. And it has been on back order, and I've been waiting, and I'm not going to mention who, but I'll get it one day, hopefully, and then we'll be able to go fast.
Nice. What other projects do we have out in the garage right now? You know, we actually have one that's been living here for quite a while. We're going to pan away from that car. Now, you guys back at home have told me, don't buy a fancy Mercedes or a BMW, and honestly, this is a pretty good example as to why you probably shouldn't buy one of these things.
Same with this. I'd love to intervene.
Well, this is a different beast only because of the engine. Wrong engine. This car has been getting battled by David, a fierce warrior, for probably like 2 months now, all because of one fucking module that controls this. Works now, but I can tell you that if you are a BMW X5 owner, what happens is, so water collects down there. See all that rust? Look at all the corrosion? These modules, we're gonna move all this stuff out of the way. These modules, oop, that one does not want to open. Let's see. These modules become soaked with water. No water there, right? But they become soaked in water, and they become ruined. Now you want to guess what happens next? What happens next is that the module that controls this entire assembly ceases to work. Oh. I can hear it clicking, but now it won't. Oh, fuck me to tears. Now the thing doesn't want to shut. That's not good. Okay. All right, it's shut now. But there you go. See, so it's still not even fixed. These are the unfortunate downturns of owning one of these cars. I am happy, very happy, that I do not own a V8 aging X5. As beautiful as I think this truck is, honestly, kind of a turd. So I guess what we're gonna do now, we're gonna wrap up today's video. John with JMD, as you guys saw, well, he's having some boat issues. Happens. Look, owning a boat is just like having any other power sport go fast fun mobile. They're just holes you throw money into and hope that you can have some fun. Now I'll give you guys a clue. If you look around the shop, you may see the candidate for the 6.0. You might, probably not though. So keep a keen eye out. If you guys have any ideas on what that 6.0 is going into, leave a comment down below, and David and I will give you a yes, no, maybe so, but probably we're just going to say good luck guessing. David, any final words for the people at home?
Bon voyage.
Adios. We love each and every single one of you. Thank you for the subscribers, but we're not at the chow yet. We're close. We got to give them some love real quick. Look.
Is it ready anyways?
David and I said in our last video, if we get to 200 subscribers, you'll start to see this thing getting assembled. And we're at 208 subscribers currently right now. Still a small channel, guys, but we appreciate the support from each and every single one of you. Now, here's the part. We love you all. Talk to you soon. Ciao.